Have you ever wondered how women are portrayed in mythology? Today, we embark on a journey to explore powerful goddesses in our history. In the tapestry of mythology, woven with tales of valor and treachery, gods and monsters, there exist some truly compelling female figures. Goddesses of power who, through their tales, influence our perception of women, challenging the traditional roles often assigned to them. Take Athena, the Greek goddess of wisdom and warfare. Born fully armored from Zeus's forehead, Athena was revered not just for her strategic prowess in battle, but also for her wisdom and patronage of arts and crafts. She embodies a balance of power and intellect, a combination rarely attributed to women in the patriarchal societies of yore. Venturing east, we find Kali, the Hindu goddess of time, doomsday, and liberation. Kali, often depicted with a fierce expression and wielding a sword, is a symbol of power and destruction, a protector against evil forces. Contrary to the conventional image of a nurturing and gentle woman, Kali is a testament to the raw, unbridled strength that women possess. Diverse as these goddesses may be, they share a common thread, a display of power that goes beyond the physical. Athena with her wisdom and strategic skills, Kali with her fierce spirit and capacity for destruction, they embody qualities that defy the traditional confines of femininity. These goddesses, in their own unique ways, have challenged the societal norms of their times. They've shown that women can be strategic and wise, fierce and destructive. Through their stories, they've influenced how societies perceive women, encouraging a broader, more empowering view of femininity. But these goddesses are more than just characters in ancient tales. They are symbols of power and resilience, serving as inspiration for countless generations of women. They remind us that women, much like these divine figures, possess the strength and wisdom to rise above societal expectations, to carve their own paths, to create their own destinies. These goddesses, with their strength and wisdom, challenge the traditional roles assigned to women, empowering them to rise beyond expectations. Scene script. Patriarchal thinking has not only shaped our society, but also our myths. Let's delve into the creation of female monsters and what they truly represent. From the snake-haired Medusa to the enchanting sirens, female monsters in mythology are often seen as embodiments of fear and danger. Yet these monstrous figures are not as they seem. Instead, they are a reflection of patriarchal fears and biases that have been woven into our cultural narrative. Take Medusa, for instance. A once beautiful maiden turned into a terrifying monster by the goddess Athena after being violated by Poseidon in Athena's temple. Medusa's transformation into a monstrous figure serves as an allegory for the punishment of female sexuality and the victim-blaming culture perpetuated by patriarchal societies. Then we have the sirens, often depicted as bewitching women who lure sailors to their deaths with their enchanting songs. The sirens embody the male fear of female seduction and the perceived threat of women's power and independence. They represent the patriarchal anxiety over female autonomy and the desire to control it. In both these cases, the monstrous forms of Medusa and the sirens are not inherent but imposed upon them. They are not villains, but victims of a narrative that seeks to control and suppress female power and sexuality. These monstrous misconceptions serve a purpose. They are deliberate distortions, designed to perpetuate patriarchal power dynamics. By portraying women as dangerous and monstrous, these myths justify the control and subjugation of women, reinforcing patriarchal norms and values. But if we peel back the layers of these myths, we find a different story. Medusa is not just a monster, but a symbol of resistance against patriarchal violence. The sirens are not just seductresses, but representations of female autonomy and independence. By challenging these stereotypes, we can begin to see these female monsters in a new light. They are not figures to be feared, but to be understood. They are not embodiments of inherent evil, but symbols of the struggle against patriarchal oppression. These monstrous misconceptions often hide a deeper narrative, one that challenges the patriarchal status quo. Mythology is rife with stories of women who defied expectations, showcasing resilience and strength. From the sun-baked plains of ancient Greece to the sacred rivers of India, these narratives echo with the power of defiance and determination. Let's journey first to Greece, where we meet Antigone, a heroine of Sophocles' tragedy. Antigone was a woman who dared to challenge the king's decree. Her brother's body lay unburied, a violation of divine law, and despite the looming threat of death, Antigone chose to honor her brother and the gods. She defied the patriarchal authority, embracing the consequences with courage and conviction. Antigone's tale is a testament to the strength that lies in defiance, a beacon of resilience against oppressive power. Now let us traverse the continents and delve into the rich tapestry of Hindu mythology. Here we encounter Sita, the heroine of the epic Ramayana. Sita, wife of Rama, was abducted by the demon king Ravana. Held captive in a foreign land, she refused to succumb to despair or Ravana's advances. Instead, she remained steadfast in her faith and loyalty. Upon her rescue, she faced doubt and suspicion from her own people. Yet, Sita met these accusations with dignity, proving her purity through trial by fire. Her resilience in the face of adversity and unwavering fidelity continue to inspire millions. These tales, though born of different cultures, resonate with a common thread: the power of defiance and resilience in the face of adversity. They speak of women who chose to challenge societal norms, who dared to defy, to stand strong, and to persist. Their stories echo through time, reverberating with the strength of their convictions, the depth of their resilience, and the breadth of their courage. These women, with their defiance and determination, continue to inspire us, reminding us of the power of resilience. Women in mythology are not just characters, they are symbols that reflect cultural perceptions and values. Delving into the worlds of mythology, we find women represented as symbols of various aspects of life. Their stories are interwoven with themes of fertility, wisdom, power, and destruction, each one casting a light on the culture that birthed them. In many mythologies, women are symbols of fertility and life. For example, Gaia, the primal Mother Earth goddess in Greek mythology, embodies the fertile ground from which all life springs. This representation signifies the crucial role women play in the propagation of life, a theme echoed across many cultures and eras. Beyond fertility, women in mythology often symbolize wisdom. Athena, the Greek goddess of wisdom, was revered for her knowledge and strategic warfare skills. In the Norse pantheon, Frigg, as the queen of the gods, was known for her wisdom and foresight. These characters underscore the importance of women's intellect and intuition, challenging the notion that women are merely life-givers. When it comes to power, women in mythology are no strangers. The Hindu goddess Kali, for instance, embodies the destructive power of time, reminding us that creation and destruction are two sides of the same coin. Similarly, the Celtic Morrigan, a goddess of war and fate, represents the terrifying power of change and transformation. However, these symbols of women are not just about celebrating strengths. They also highlight contradictions and complexities, reflecting the multifaceted nature of human experience. For instance, Aphrodite, the Greek goddess of love, embodies both the joy of love and its potential for chaos and destruction. These symbols, deeply embedded in our cultural consciousness, shape our perceptions of women. They remind us of women's roles as life-givers, wisdom-bearers, and powerful forces of change. But they also underscore the complexities and contradictions inherent in these roles, challenging simplistic stereotypes. Through these symbols, women in mythology embody the complexities and contradictions of human nature. The narratives of the past continue to resonate in our present, influencing our efforts to empower women. As we look around us today, we can see the echoes of these ancient stories in the drive to uplift and celebrate women. In the world of business, politics, and even in our daily interactions, we are actively rewriting the narrative. We're challenging the patriarchal norms, much like the mythological heroines who defied societal expectations. These women of ancient myths, who wielded power, showed resilience, and defied norms, have become symbols of strength and empowerment in our modern world. Take, for instance, the contemporary women's rights movements. They are fueled by a determination that mirrors the ferocity of goddesses like Athena and Durga. These goddesses, who were once revered for their power and wisdom, have become a source of inspiration, reminding women of their inherent strength and potential. In the same vein, the stories of female monsters, once created to instill fear and reinforce patriarchal control, are now being reinterpreted. These reinterpretations challenge the stereotypes associated with female power, much like how Medusa has transformed from a monstrous symbol to a beacon of resistance against oppression. In the realm of literature and media, We see a rise in stories that celebrate strong, complex female characters, much like the heroines of our myths. These narratives not only provide representation, but they also inspire women to break free from societal constraints, to be the heroines of their own stories. The symbols of women in mythology have transcended time, evolving and adapting to resonate with our contemporary realities. They serve as a reminder of our past, a reflection of our present, and a beacon guiding us towards a future where women are celebrated for their strength, resilience, and complexity. We are not just rewriting the narrative, we are also redefining it. We are challenging the patriarchal norms, we are reclaiming our stories, and we are reshaping societal perceptions. The goddesses, monsters, and heroines of our myths continue to empower us, reminding us that we have the strength to challenge the status quo and create our own narratives.